Video shows a frightening scene on Michigan Avenue in broad daylight as people were leaving work.
A robbery crew using axes to smash their windows at the Rolex store and steal watches.
They're doing this in broad daylight now
It has some new developments to share.
in the nice areas of Chicago.
Joe and Eric, as you can see behind me, the windows are all boarded up here at the Rolex store after what took place. This happened around 2:30 this afternoon as people were walking by. Some captured
Middle of the day
on their phones.
Michigan Avenue. These guys do not give a single,
smash through the
you know what.
window and display case on East Huron. They then reach in and grab a couple watches before they run off. Some watches seen left dangling from the window.
I don't think Rolex thought could be broken. They found out the hard way. If you've got enough...
But they took a bunch of display watches, you know, the non-working, broken movement display watches from Rolex. So they can still probably sell these for a decent amount of money because, hey, they got them for free. But they're still technically not real Rolex watches. But they are, because all you're missing is probably a couple of components of the movement.
leverage on a hatchet, you could break through.
Alderman Brian Hopkins says he does not recall a smash and grab like this in the middle of the afternoon when the streets are filled with tourists and shoppers. Chicago police say 4 men in masks broke the glass.
This was a successful robbery. They have recounted. They are missing watches. This was successful.
You have to be careful when you go out there in Chicago, New York, London, any big city. You gotta be careful wearing your nice watches. If you really are dying to wear your Rolex to a dinner date or something like that, wear it at the restaurant. But when you leave that restaurant, take the watch off and put it in your pocket if you're gonna walk around the city. The risk is just too great. And you might think that you can defend yourself and you can stop people from taking your watch, but why would you get yourself into that situation? I, for one, I don't want to have to fight for my life. 3 or 4 people with hammers, with knives, with who the hell knows what, because they're trying to take my watch. I just don't want to be in that position. So if I'm walking around a big city, this is what I'm wearing. It's charging right now, but I'm wearing my Apple Watch. This is where these come in. No one's gonna try to rob your arm for an Apple Watch. I wouldn't wear the Starbucks, the Hulk. Don't wear this. They know this green. Don't wear this. But even something like an Omega Seamaster, this is a very shiny watch. It attracts, especially on this bracelet, it does attract attention. And if they steal it from you, they know they can get, on a stolen market, probably at least $1,000 for this. Because there are pawn shops that will buy this stuff, no questions asked. But that's the reality for us watch guys who like wearing nice watches. You have to be smart. And always be aware of your surroundings. It sucks that because you have a nice watch on, you have to look around. Is someone eyeing you? Are they looking at your wrist? Or are they looking at your wrist because they're also another watch guy? They just want to admire your watch or even say, hey man, I like your watch, I have the same one. Or are they eyeing your wrist because they want to rob you of yours? So the smartest thing you could do really is not wear these watches when you are in these big cities. And like I said, if you go to a dinner, if you go to an event or something and you want to wear your Rolex seems to be the one that's getting stolen the most by far. But if you want to wear it at your event, and then when you're walking outside, just switch it out for, like I said, an Apple Watch. That's what I would do. Because it sucks. I live in the Midwest and it's really not an issue here. But even still, if I go out downtown at night, I'm still thinking about those guys over there. I don't know, because it does happen. So you're better off looking at people and thinking they might want to do something and being wrong about them. That's fine. than being completely oblivious and being wrong in the opposite way, where they do actually come for your stuff. Here we have the Second Amendment. We have the right to carry in my state. And you can, protect yourself. But still, why put yourself in a position to where you have to pull out your thing and maybe take someone's life because they want your watch? Then you got a whole nother set of issues to deal with. Now you got to go to trial. You got to prove your innocence. It's a lot over something like wearing a watch. The police can't help you there. They can help you after the crime, maybe, but they're not there 24/7 next to you to stop it from actually happening. As you saw in this clip, this is on Michigan Avenue, middle of the day, and they're just brazen. They're just out there smashing glass. Where's the police? Where? They showed up afterwards, and they're probably, who knows if they're even going to catch these guys. They're masked from head to toe. They have no idea who they are. So just be careful. Be cognizant of what the possibility is just by you wearing your nice watch. Like I said, I'm going to be in some places, and instead of wearing the watch I really want to wear, which is my Starbucks, I'm going to wear this Apple Watch. It is what it is, because I don't want to put myself in a position to have to potentially fight to the death to stop someone taking this off my wrist. And then also, for the love of God, if someone comes up to you and they put a knife to you, and there's a couple of them, or they pull out one of those and they're like, give me your watch, just give them your watch. You're not going to fight 2 or 3 guys when they have weapons. It's just, you're going to lose that battle. So just give them your damn watch. Don't lose your life over it. I know we love these things, but again, it is not worth losing your life over it. It can be replaced, the watch. Well, probably not at the AD, because, you're going to have to wait another whole lifetime to get one, but you can replace it on the gray market. But what you cannot replace is your life or your freedom. So just be smart about that. Don't make stupid decisions. Don't let your ego get in the way. Don't let your ego get you killed or get you in a position of taking someone else's life. Just be smart about it. Like I said, if you wear it in certain places, take it off, put it in your pocket, and throw on an Apple Watch. There you'll just be like every other guy walking around Manhattan with an Apple Watch on. And no one's trying to rob you then. So like I said, it sucks, but until we have a country where the police and law enforcement are really, really taking this seriously, it's going to continue to happen. The only way I see this stopping is if you get more cops in these areas, and then you make the punishments extremely severe. Make it specifically watch theft. If you steal someone's watch off their wrist, you're going to prison for 20 years, no parole, done, you're done. Then it's probably going to stop. And then also do the same with these pawn shops who are buying stolen watches. That might be one of the only ways to ever stop this. You have to make the punishment way too severe for anyone to take any risk when it comes to that, whether it's the people stealing or the people buying. And then we might be able to wear our watches outside without, risking getting into a battle to the death over a damn watch. So, anyway, just be safe and be smart.